What is good, everybody? I feel like I'm back again. What can I say? I had a lot of traction from the video that I put out the other day, so I thought it only right to make another one. Similar subject, to be fair. So it's very relative. And just for your know-how, I have the washing machine on in the background because in my life nothing stops. So unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you want to see it, the washing machine is going to be going on in the background. But what I want to talk about is the growth of being in a simulator and how that helps you spending time alone. That's really what I wanted to touch base on today. So, as we're in a lockdown, as a lot of us are spending a lot of time alone, there's just times where we're on our own, and a lot of us are not used to that. A lot of us are social bugs, and used to going out and having our days booked out. If you're not working, then you've got some type of social event, or if you're working, then you've got a social event to attend. Monday to Sunday, you're a social bug, and it's an amazing thing. Like, I rate anybody that's a social bug. But I feel like, again, now we can't be social bugs because there's absolutely nothing to do. And this is obviously if you're in the UK and if you're around the world and you are locked down. So the art of being in a simulator and the growth you get from spending time alone. Let's fire her in. I've been on my own for quite a long time now. I think there's two types, there's two types of ways of seeing this. You can either go down the pan or shoot to success. You can either, spend your days getting up at 11 o'clock in the afternoon, just kind of lounging around the house, binging on Netflix. Or, you can push yourself, you can educate yourself, you can go and do things and be active. You can find the beauties in life. And I'll talk you through a few things that I've been doing that have been keeping me busy and keeping my mental space very healthy. And one of them is meditation. Now, I've started a 10-minute meditation. I kind of worked myself up to a 25-minute meditation. And the benefits I've been getting from that has just been astronomical. Like, my mind has just been free. When little things happen, I bought 2 mugs yesterday. I dropped one on the floor this morning. It broke. I looked down and I was just like, no big deal, man. No big deal. And you just crack on with your day. And I feel like that a lot of that is a benefit from meditation. Just, learning how to breathe, releasing the bad stresses and all of the toxins that are inside of your body. So I would definitely suggest meditation to put on your cards of things to do whilst you're spending time in the simulator. Another thing I would suggest for you to do is exercise. I feel like that's one of the most important things to do because it releases beautiful energies inside of your body that make you happy, that make you vibrant and give you energy. So, if there's anything that I would suggest to do is, get healthy, get fit, get dedicated, because I feel like a dedicated version of you is the most attractive version of you in any way, shape or form. When I see a woman and she works out and she goes to the gym and she's driven, wow, I feel like that's just one of the most sexiest things you can find in a woman. And I feel like that's important when spending time alone. The third thing I would put out to do is to educate yourself, stimulation, educate yourself, find something that works for you, that helps you to feel stimulated, learn something. Do you know what I mean? Learn about your mind. Do you know what I really love? I love psychology. Super fascinated with human dynamics and how we work and how our minds work and why we think the way we think and why we're so different. I love it. Absolutely love it. So I'll often watch things or read things about psychology that helps me grow a better understanding of human beings. That way, when I step out into this world, when we do come out of lockdown, I'll have a better understanding of people. And I think on top of that, you know, a more an empathetic way of looking at things when people do things. Because I feel like people a lot of the times react, and when they react, this is just out of inside hurt or inside trauma that they've experienced, maybe as a young child, or could be absolutely anything. So, me personally, I love psychology, and I would definitely suggest for you guys to educate yourself. I feel like that is the most important thing for you to do, and one of the most attractive things for you to do. You know, there's nothing better than, you know, speaking to somebody who's educated and who can stimulate you in a conversation. And yeah, most of all, the last one I was going to end with was dealing with your traumas. Oof. And I'm just going to shave the surface with this one. I'm going to make another video about this. But dealing with your traumas, I feel like a lot of us, a lot of the times, don't deal with the shit that have happened to us in the past. And I think a lot of us don't actually realize that what we've gone through in the past, others have gone through 10 times worse. So we are all in a bucket of hurt, and we have all experienced hurt. Difference is some people take on their hurt and they tackle it, they go head to head with it. You know, this might take a year, it might take 5 years, it could take 10 years, could take a lifetime. But just remember that when you're dealing with hurt, this is something that's it's a progressive process. And when you're getting over trauma, it's something that needs to be addressed rather than brushed underneath the carpet. Because then what will end up happening is you will take this into relationships, you know, and then what you'll end up doing is giving that weight that you've received onto somebody else. And now that isn't fair, because we all have our traumas and we all have our hurts. So it's all about you being the best version of yourself and walking into any relationship, may that be with a woman or friendship, anything, as the best version of yourself. You know, the most free, the most loving, the most caring, and on top of that, the most aware. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. Have an amazing day. I don't know, maybe I might be back. I don't know. I enjoyed the video I did the other day. I had a lot of people hit me up on Insta, and I'm super grateful for that. So we'll see what happens. 2021, we've gotten it off to an amazing start. It's a very interesting year. America done a madness yesterday. Hopefully things are all right now. But yeah, anyway, listen, guys, have an amazing day, a very blessed day. And just remember, you're in a simulator right now, and this is the best time for you to focus on yourself and give yourself a hug and that love and care that you really need. Love, peace, have an amazing day.